We're rolling.
Oh, okay. Welcome and thank you for taking time out of your day to meet with me and talk about Kate. Kate is a wonderful student in my classroom and has been phenomenal to work with on this case study. In the case study, we have focused on her current literacy abilities and skills. In the case study, it was composed of 6 components, which included a background, so just kind of the focus of what Kate has, her dyslexia and that. A phonemic awareness assessment, which focused on word recognition. A phonics assessment, which focuses on the relationship between letters and words. Vocabulary, which focused on where she stands in vocabulary, especially comparing it to her grade level. Fluency, which focuses on the accuracy, comprehension, and her speed of reading. And comprehension, which focuses on comprehending and understanding the text and passages that she reads. Some of the areas of strength that we examined with Kate was her phonemic awareness was at a very high level. Her vocabulary also and her comprehension skills were really, really good. Some strategies to kind of build on these strengths and continue to have them grow and just touch upon them is her phonemic awareness obviously was addressed in an earlier grade, and it's great to see that Kate has retained a bunch of the information that she has previously learned. We can continue to help this grow by just having her read books and continuing to build her vocabulary and word recognition skills. In terms of vocabulary, continue to do her weekly vocab that we do as a class and at home. She, at the beginning of the year, showed some struggles with that, but throughout the years, gotten really, really good with it. And then, in terms of comprehension, just encourage Kate to continue to read individually and write little passages of what she read and just kind of continue that. Also, we have some passages that we work on that have questions, and so those can be used to help assess her comprehension skills. Areas of growth were word and letter recognition. This kind of ties in with her dyslexia. Fluency, and then motivation towards reading, especially in terms of individualized reading. At school, we'll work on these areas with her, but for word and letter recognition, we're going to have her continue to go to her therapist for speech therapy and work on that. Also, I can sit down with Kate on a weekly basis when we do individualized reading and kind of pick out words that she struggles with in her text and help her read through those. As for fluency, she needs to work on this, and it's kind of a direct result of her word and letter recognition problems, because that's where she loses a lot of points in fluency because she can't read at an appropriate pace because she gets stuck. So that she'll work with on her therapist as well, and we have some passages and stuff that we'll work on together during individualized reading. And then for in terms of her motivation towards reading, really we just gotta pick texts that she is interested in, topics that excite her, that make her want to read. Also pick books that are challenging for her, but not too challenging so she gets frustrated with her reading. And at times when she's having problems in the classroom, we'll go ahead and put her in a group reading setting so that she can kind of not feel like she has to do all the work. Sometimes that's what frustrates her. And then for some areas or some things to do at home to work on her problem areas are for the word and letter recognition is I have some flashcards in the classroom. I'll go ahead and send those home with you so you can work on them. It's got a lot of the words that have the D's and B's that she mixes up. So you can go ahead and work on those with her, as well as for fluency. I'll send some of the passages home we have, and she just needs to be timed for a minute and read that. And what I'll have you do is have her read it one time, one minute for one day. Then the next day go back, read the same thing until she becomes fluent with it. And you're more than welcome to send those in to me and have me assess, and we can kind of chit-chat back and forth so that we can help Kate grow in that aspect. And then as for her reading individually, just have her read for 20 minutes individually at night. And what I've learned in class is sometimes she will say she's reading and pretend reading, but she's really not reading, she's just flipping the pages. So have her do a little recap write-up, and if you just kind of skim the pages and know what's going on, just to make sure she's reading, and that'll also help with her comprehension. And then after she does the 20 minutes of reading, if you or your husband can sit down for like 10 minutes and just do partner reading. So like you read a page, she reads a page. She really enjoys that. So some of the questions I have for you, or do you have any concerns with the information presented in this conference?
No, I think that was all really helpful.
Okay, and do you feel that some of the strategies we discussed would be able to be carried out at home in an easy, manageable way for you?
Yeah, I don't think that was too hard for us to do.
Okay, and then do you have any other questions about anything?
Do you think Kate is at risk at all?
No, I think if we take the necessary steps that we talked about here and keep her on this path, she'll be completely fine. She'll have to work a little harder, but I don't think there's any concern for risk.
I mean, should we be concerned, or is there something like outside of school that we need to be doing?
I would
Other than the stuff that you already said?
And I think we can keep assessing her, and we'll meet again soon, just to see like where if she's making progress. If not, she is working with the school therapist. But at that point, if she's not making any more progress, we may seek an outside therapist to help her just for a little extra time. But as of now, I wouldn't be concerned, and I think she's taking steps in the right direction. So with that being said, thank you once again for taking time out of your day. I believe that with a little extra help, Kate will have no problem, and she'll be able to catch right back up. Because she does that, she'll catch up and then kind of fall behind, but then we can get her right back on path. She just needs a little extra boost. Please, if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I'll be in contact with you about her progress. Thanks.